Hi, this is Amir with the Bulletin Board Heroes here at Zacks Traders Cafe for Friday, the 14th of November. Starting off with the FTSE 100, where that red rising trend channel was just too steep for the market to stay above the level there, the support line there up to 97.50, which has obviously been broken. Next level down, 96.40, which was mentioned, I think, yesterday as a potential support area. But at least while we're above that, looking for a journey towards 10,000, whether it's the end of this year or the beginning of next. Worst case at the moment is probably the November support intraday low, that 95.74. Moving on to the DAX, and here you'll see that the rug has been well and truly pulled. We had a gap higher during the week, but now we're back below the 200-day moving average. We're back heading towards the 200-day moving average. We've broken that uptrend line there from April. We did that already earlier in the month, but got the risk now of a test of the 200-day line, 23,400. And we're looking for that while we remain below the 50-day line, just under 24,000. The Dow is next now, and here we had a good try at hitting the top of that rising trend channel from July, the destination up to 49,300. In fact, maybe that's a year end target. But the moment grappling with the combination of the 50-day line and the floor of the channel, 46,500. And that's the risk at the moment if we can't make any progress after the bull trap through 48,000. On to the cryptos, and certainly not great news here. We're below 98,000, which we didn't want to be below, and had multiple failures for the RSI below the neutral 50 level. That suggests that the previous suggested 93,000 area May support could be on the cards while we're below 98 on an end of day close basis. And at this stage, only well above rather 103, 104 would really negate the down or the rolling over scenario that we seem to have at the moment, sort of extended rollover here since July, apart from that final bull trap, which is what you tend to get before some nasty turnarounds in markets. Ethereum is next, and here we have the fear that we could head back towards 3,000. That seems to be what's going on at the moment. The second uptrend line there from April has also been broken, which means probably not worth actually drawing those anymore. But we're below the 200-day line there, 34.50, while we're below that, looking for the floor of that channel there from August, down to 30.30. On to gold, and here you can see that we've got a picture where we're consolidating at the better levels, back above the resistance on the way down around 41.50, while we're above that, looking for the record highs again towards 4,400, best case by the end of next month, 4,600 in November resistance line projection. Worst case at this stage, back to 4,000 or the 50-day moving average of 39.40. Hopefully that would cap any pullback. Moving on to the stocks, and not many to choose from today. The first one is Alkemy, and here you can see that we're in a consolidation above previous resistance around the 265 level. Above that, looking for not only a retest of the best levels towards 325, but also the top of the channel, as high as £3.60, maybe by the end of next month. Cadence is next. I see one or two people tweeting about it quite incessantly at the moment, and I think they may be right in the sense that we've got the RSI back above neutral 50, we've got the shares back above a sharply rising 50-day line, and back above the floor of the rising trend channel there from August. Top of the channel there as high as 6.7 pence, but maybe we're looking for that as an optimistic end of year target if we can stay above 3.5 pence in the interim. On to Empyrean, which has done well in the sense that for a change, it's gone up and stayed up. Normally, you have 2 or 3 days of positive price action, then somebody comes in and slams it. Still, obviously, that could happen, but we've got the initial target there at 0.17. Above that, looking for up to 0.34 by the end of next month. The key here is perhaps breaking above the recent resistance, I suppose the highest there up to in March, 0.18. So end of day close through 0.18, and then we could be on our way quite quickly towards 0.3 pence plus. A few more obscure stocks now coming up, and the first one is Ingenta. Here you can see that looks like we're in a positive consolidation near the highs. We've been looking for 101, 102 for the shares, and looking for that now by the end of this month, while we stay on the right side of 90 pence. Nice RSI action there above neutral 50 helping the cause and giving us confidence that we can move higher. On to IP Group, which is something stock which not most people don't look at, but rising trend channel here from April. Top of the channel there heading for 72 pence. We're looking for that by the end of next month, I suppose, while we're above that rising 50-day line there at 56 pence. The positive consolidation above rising 50-day line gives us confidence that we are looking for a fresh leg to the upside. And you can see the RSI has been above the neutral 50 level even on dips since early last month. On to Incanthera, which is our token look at an aqua stock. Here you can see that shares seem to be improving slowly and stealthily. We've got the 50-day line now rising, positive candles, and basically looking for 5.5 pence by the end of this month, which is the 200-day line, just above the top of that falling trend channel. I suppose on the news front, we're waiting for something related to the skin plus cell launch and obviously then sales, etc. So let's see if the company can come up with the goods. Jangada is next, and here you can see that we've pushed up towards the top of that broadening triangle there. The target, the initial target here has been up to 1.5 pence. Above that, looking for the upper parallel of that triangle as high as 2.25 pence, and looking for that by potentially the end of next month. MicroSalt is next, and here I think we had news of another contract today. I can't remember that far back now, but I think there was. Here you can see that we've got the shares gapping through a rising 50-day line, which is a good look, back above neutral 50 on the RSI. Just need the end of the day close above the 200-day line there at 63 pence to give us potentially a move to the top of the range. Obviously, recent highs around 73 pence, but the top of the range up towards 90 pence. But perhaps let's go for 70 pence plus by the end of next month, while we're on the right side of 60 pence. Finishing off with Panthera, and here we're consolidating well at the better levels, so just hanging by our first target there around 23 pence, and above that, above 23 pence on an end-of-day close basis, looking for 33 pence by the end of next month or even sooner. Ideally, we stay on the right side of 20 pence, whatever happens. That's it for me today. More updates over the weekend.